Hi, I'm the Tipsy Gypsy, and thanks for tuning into my channel. I wanted to talk to you today about people and people who need people. I know that sounds kind of corny. But, you know, yesterday my son and I went to Old Town Albuquerque, and we were just walking around, and we always go into the Candy Lady, and we always get our chocolate fix. Wonderful candy, by the way. I got chocolate with green chili, and for those of you who have never had it, who don't really understand the whole green chili thing, I get it. It sounds kind of gross, but it's delicious. So anyway, my son and I were in there, and this old lady was helping us, and I guess we didn't really understand that you buy stuff by weight instead of saying, you know, just I want a little piece or whatever. We'd only been there a few times before, but it's, you know, every couple of years maybe we go. So anyway, I didn't want a gigantic piece of chocolate because I knew I would just eat the whole thing. So I told her I just want a piece, you know, like this big or whatever. And she seemed kind of irritated with me, and I thought, well, you know, that's okay. You know, everybody is entitled to have good days, bad days, whatever. And then my son ordered, and, you know, I said, give him about the same size as mine. And he wanted some little gummy worms to put on top. And she pulled them out. She says, well, you know, we sell the whole package. And I said, oh, okay, well, you know, we didn't want the whole package. And I don't like my son eating a whole bunch of sweets, a lot of sugar. And so, she said, well, I'll just give them to you by weight. I'll put 3 of them on there or 2 of them on there and just charge you by weight. So anyway, I said, okay. And then when we were getting ready to pay, I started talking to her, and I asked her if she was the candy lady. And she said, yeah. No, she said, no, she wasn't the candy lady. And then she started talking and telling me, you know, how long she's been there and so on. And so we kind of scooted to the side so the other gentleman who worked there could help the other people. And she just ended up telling my son and I, you know, for 10 or 15 minutes about her and her life and her kids. And I mean, it was really cool. She kind of softened up and asked me where I was from. And I said, well, I'm basically from here. You know, we've been in Albuquerque for a really long time. And so we just were talking. And people do that to me a lot. People will just start talking to me and just end up telling me their whole life story. And I don't mind. And my son is the same way. He has people you know, he's friends with, or even people he isn't friends with, who end up just kind of talking to him about stuff that they probably don't ordinarily talk to people about. And, you know, a couple weeks before that, my son and I he was trying on some clothes, and there was this older woman sitting there, and she was going through a stack of books. We were at a thrift store, and she had a stack of books that she was thumbing through. And so while my son was trying on some clothes, I looked down at one of the books that she was looking at, and it was a book on sauces. And so I told her, I said, you know, those look like really, because they were older cookbooks, and I really like older cookbooks. And I said, you know, some of those older cookbooks have the best recipes. And I told her about a chutney recipe that I found in an old cookbook, and I don't know what I did with the cookbook, and I've never been able, and this is true, never been able to find that. It was a mango chutney. Never been able to find that recipe since then. I don't know. I probably got rid of the cookbook by accident. And we ended up talking for almost an hour, and she was 84 or 86, I can't remember. And she was going through chemotherapy and was just telling me her life story. And, you know, people sometimes just need to talk. And I think we don't listen enough. I think sometimes people just need somebody to listen to them. They need to talk. They need to get it off their chest. And I know we all want to be heard, but sometimes they just want to be heard. They don't really want to hear which is okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes you just need to be heard. But I think what I got from that was, they were both old ladies, and I say old because they were almost, they were in their 80s, and that's not young. So, I mean, they're, anyway, it is what it is. I think we're not there enough for each other. I think we have to just kind of, as people, because we all need each other. We are by our nature, we're social creatures, and we need people to be there for us. We need sounding boards. We need somebody who can just sit next to us and just let us cry, or who will just sit there and listen without judgment. I know that when I need somebody to talk to, there are certain people I just won't share anything with, because I don't trust them with, and I say secrets not meaning that they're really deep, dark secrets, but stuff that I just really don't want everybody to know. There are certain people I won't trust with that. And it's a shame, because we really ought to value somebody enough. I mean, if they're important to us, we should value that trust that they put in us, to still our hearts and know that it's going to be safe, and know that it's not going to leave where we're at right now. It stays. And I don't think enough people have that. I know I don't. I hate to say it, but I don't. There are very few people that I will I'll really tell what's on my heart. Share some, excuse me, my deepest, darkest feelings. And we all have them. We have good feelings, and we have some really dark feelings. And it's just part of life. It's not all up. It's not all down. It's, we have ups and downs. But I think I've known for so long that I have such a small circle of people that I trust, that I know that I can talk to, and it'll stay right there, that I've made it a point to be that person that I hope people can trust. And they do, I think, because they talk to me and they tell me everything, and it stays with me. And I think we all need that. Be that person that people can talk to, because you never know if they're desperate, if they need somebody to talk to so bad. What I'm trying to say is, you never know if you're going to be the one to save their life, maybe stop them from making a stupid decision, maybe ease their heart about something. You don't know what people are going through. I know people who are very depressed, and they just smile through it, and you would never know. Be there, and be there for people, but also be their safety net, and let them know that whatever they say to you stays, that it's not going to go, it won't go beyond the two of you. It's not that difficult to keep a trust and to keep a secret. And I'm not talking about, when I say secret, I'm not talking about really bad secrets, but a friend who needs to talk about something that's really bothering them. They need to know that you're not going to go tell anybody else. They need to know it's safe with you, that it's not going to leave, and that if they need to come back again and revisit that with you, that it's safe, it's still safe. And I think that's why people tend to talk to me, because I know a lot about a lot of people, and I'll die with it. That's just how it is. And it would be really nice if I had my little arsenal. I have a couple of people that I know I can really trust. Well, sometimes. I would like somebody that I know, like me, that will keep that trust, that I won't betray that trust. We need to be that, because people need it. We might be that thread they're hanging on to. There are so many people who are hanging on by a thread. Be there. Be there. And be a safe zone. And keep a secret. Be a friend. Don't blab things. And don't use the guise of, I need your opinion about my friend. Or, I need you to pray for my friend. I'm not saying that you shouldn't pray for their friend, but a lot of people, I've been in the church environment, and there were a lot of people who'd say, look, I need to talk to you about something. So-and-so needs your prayer because blah, 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 blah. No, that's not okay. If they didn't tell you it was okay, it's not okay. Just be there. Be that safety net. Keep that secret. You are not allowed to share that secret without their permission. And they need to know that people need to know there's a safe place. I don't know how else to say it. I think we all need to practice being better friends, better listeners, even if we don't understand. Everybody needs somebody, and we can't all see therapists, or even I know people who are seeing therapists who still need somebody to talk to. Like, a therapist can't solve everything, and sometimes you really just need a friend to talk to. I'm not saying a therapist isn't a friend, but they're a different kind of friend, and you're paying them. And it's not all about the money, but it might be about the money to them. And they're going to, and they don't really know you like some of your friends know you. And sometimes you just need someone who knows you, someone who's going to be honest with you, who isn't using I'm not trying to badmouth people who are therapists at all. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just saying somebody who is not a therapist, who is your friend, who knows you a little bit better, can sometimes understand better. And I'm not even talking about giving advice. I'm just talking about understanding or listening and just being there. Be that friend that you would like to have. I'm the Tipsy Gypsy. Thanks for watching. If you find value in my videos, you can make a PayPal donation so I can keep on keeping on. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can use it as a guest, and you can give any amount. I can use all the help I can get so I can keep keep going forward with what I'm doing. My mailing address is below if you want to send me a letter, if you'd like to make a donation, or if you would just like to contact me. All the information is there. Thanks for watching. I'm the Tipsy Gypsy.